about that. Sorry about that, buddy. Oh, I don't think you read the fine print, homie. Yep. I don't think you read the fine print. The Coven got you. AKA Project Warlock. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, Jay Villain, aka That Villain J. And tonight we have a very special treat for you. Warlocks. Witches and warlocks. Specifically, Warlock Tribal. Oh yes, the darkness calls to us. We must bind ourselves. We must make a dark and terrible pact with the fell powers beyond all comprehension and gain mastery over the evils that surge through the swamp. Is that edgy enough for you guys? Am I doing enough edginess? I'm trying to hit it edgy enough, okay? I'm trying to get it as edgy as possible here without going over the top. You know me, I'm a recovering edgelord, so I can't help it. Sometimes it just comes out of me, all right? Sometimes it just happens. So we're doing Warlock Tribal. Yes, guys, this is Battle for Baldur's Gate, but before you click off, stick around. I want to show you something about it. But before we do that, I need you to do something for me. Do you know what I need you to do for me? Tenderly press that like button. Gently press that subscribe button. Or else, well, guys, if you don't, the like and subscribe will come and brutally maul you for not liking and subscribing the video. So you gotta smash that like button. Wait. Don't smash it. No. Tenderly push it. Join us on a stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainj for all the live streaming goodness. We would love to have you there. We have a great time on our stream every night. Keep an eye out for that on Twitch. You can check out our Discord community for all the latest news and information. You can come ask questions there, post your decks, exchange your arena tag there. You can check out our AetherHub. AetherHub is the place to be. That is where you're going to find a copy of this deck where you can import it into Arena. All the decks that I build are there, of course. And this month, I would, of course, like to thank Factor75, a HelloFresh company, for sponsoring me. Yes, they are offering you $120 off their delivery delicious meal boxes. You don't have to cook them. You just got to warm them up, and they are delicious, nutritious, keto, low carb, vegan, vegetarian, whatever you'd like. Get a discount, help support the channel, link in the pinned comments, and you can help support me as well and not have to do so much cooking. So that's really cool stuff down there. So what are we talking about here when we talk about Project Warlock? Yes, it is an alchemy deck, guys, okay? But I think people are thinking about alchemy wrong. We are including some Battle for Baldur's Gate, Alchemy Horizons cards. But people are kind of looking at alchemy like, oh, this is a whole new set. It's so expensive. Jay, I don't have the wilds to do alchemy. It's so expensive. This deck is primarily just a modified Warlock standard deck that is going to add one of the new alchemy cards into it. 3 copies of one of the new cards. And just that card is going to act as such a force multiplier, as such an enhancement to the whole Warlock experience, that we will really have an effective deck on our hand. The first one is another alchemy card that is an uncommon. Guys, come on. If you're anything like me, you have a million uncommons to go for here, man. I know you got a couple of uncommons with Cursebound Witch, okay? 1 black, 1/2. When Cursebound Witch dies, draft a card from her spellbook. What she does is she gives you her spellbook access. When she dies, you're going to get 3 different choices from 15 of her cards. Then she might give you Witch's Vengeance, which is going to give you -3. She might give you Witch's Oven, Witch's Cottage, Witch's Familiar, Curse of Leeches, Garden Familiar, all this cool stuff here. The ones you're really looking for are Cruel Reality, Torment of Scarabs, and Trespasser's Curse. Those are very effective, and Witch's Vengeance is very effective too. All of those are unbelievably powerful, and she is a great sacrifice play to get those cards out because they're terribly, terribly powerful. Why do I mean that? Curse of Leech is not bad too. Why? Because Cruel Reality is just, it's a 7-drop, but they have to sacrifice a creature, and if they can't, they lose 5 life. This one, they have to lose 5 life unless they 3 life unless they sacrifice a permanent. And of course, if any creature enters the battlefield, they lose 1 life and you gain 1 life. So Shambling Ghast, yeah, we need mana rocks, we need mana dorks. 1/1 Shambling Ghast, 1-drop. Brave the Stench, again, 1/1 is a nice thing, is nice for removal, and of course, Treasure Inside. Again, we're going to be doing some sacrifice plays here. Valentin, Dean of the Vein, a lovely Warlock here. Lisette, Dean of the Root is not really necessary. He is nice for an early play. 1/1 Menace and Lifelink for a little bit of life gain ability there. Then, of course, if a non-token creature your opponent controls will die, exile it instead. When you do, you may pay 2. If you do, create a 1/1 black and green pest token. When this creature dies, you gain 1 life. So you can create pests with him, which is going to be really fantastic. It should be noted, guys, that the female version of a Warlock, if you don't know, or perhaps more precisely, the male version of a witch is a Warlock, despite them being all called Warlocks in the game mechanics. This is a Witch and Warlock triangle. So that is a Warlock, Valentin, Dean of the Vein. And then, of course, we have Warlock Class. How could we not? 1-drop at the beginning of your end step. If creature died, each opponent lose 1 life. You know I love this card. It is unbelievably effective. I'll never stop singing the praises of this card. 3 of them on the board. We will start draining like crazy. Whenever this class becomes level 2, we can pay 2 mana to do that. Look at the top 3 cards of your library. Put 1 of them in your hand and the rest in your graveyard. So we can specifically select the card if we need a mana, whatever we need, and throw the rest in the graveyard. Not too shabby there. We do have a tiny little bit of resurrection, so I'm not too worried about that. Cast Down. This is a Baldur's Gate card. It is an instant. It is destroy target non-legendary creature. I wanted to throw that in there. However, this spot right here, this lovely 2-drop spot, you can put whatever removal you want in there. And I actually did have Hero's Downfall in here as well. So Cast Down is really useful. I know it doesn't work on legendaries, but as an instant destroy target non-legendary creature, very useful for very, very quick removal of a big boy. Something that just needs to get out of there. Really, really effective. Deadly Dispute. Would it be a Warlock deck if we were not sacrificing things to the Fell Powers? That is how we gain our power, through sacrifice. That is the true strength of black. So, what does this mean? As an additional cost to this spell, sacrifice an artifact or a creature, draw 2 cards, and create a treasure token. Obviously, we're going to have these lovely sacrifice outlets here with Cursebound Witch. We get the abilities, we get to draft when she dies, so we want her to die, obviously, and we want Shambling Ghast to die to get the sweet, sweet treasure that are inside of them. And of course, when they die, Warlock Class triggers, boom, we get more things. Then, of course, Grim Wanderer, a Goblin Warlock. Tragic backstory with Flash. Cast a spell only if a creature died this turn. What does that mean? He is a 5/3 Warlock, and he is a Hobgoblin Warrior. More specifically, a Goblin Warlock. He is a big beefy boy, so he will do a lot of damage. You're saying, but Jay, it's hard to get him across the line with that toughness. I'll show you some tricks about that. I'll show you some tricks with him. Don't worry about that. So he can flash in with Tragic Backstory. I like to flash him in on their turn if somebody dies. A great combo is to hit Deadly Dispute and Grim Warlock. That way he's ready to go and attack when they're not expecting it, or just use somebody as a blocker and then hit Grim Wanderer and swing in for 5 right away. Plumb the Forbidden is going to be a fantastic thing there too, because you can multiple cast this if you want to sacrifice even more. Yes, sacrificing is going to be the key in this one. Sacrificing is going to be the key. That's why we have Cursebound. That's why we're going to have Pests and Shamblers. So Grim Wanderer, Plumb the Forbidden, you can sacrifice as many extra ones as you want. You draw a card and you lose 1 life. Not too worried about it. Of course, this will lead heavily into Sedgemoor Witch, who is in fact a Warlock, despite being a Witch. 3/2 Menace and Ward 3 life, which a lot of times people will always pay to get rid of her. Which is effective in and of itself. Whenever you cast or copy an instant or sorcery spell, create a 1/1 black-green pest creature token. Whenever this creature dies, you gain 1 life. Really useful there. So if we repeat that spell, Plumb the Forbidden, multiple times by sacrificing, we get even more 1/1 creatures, and we can keep doing it. Now, here is the new card, guys. The Hourglass Coven. Now, this was a little confusing to a lot of people because of the complicated spellbook, but once you get it into the game, it's very easy. Now, this is a rare. This is the one you'll have to craft. I put 3 of them in here, so I'm not even breaking your bank. 3 rares, and you can get this done. The one that comes out is a 6-drop. Not too bad when we consider that we have Deadly Dispute and Shambling Ghast to get us there over the line with Hourglass Coven, right? When we're going to have to get our mana there. What we're going to do, it is a 3/3, and other warlocks you control get 1/1, so it's a warlock captain. It is a hag warlock. Whenever the Hourglass Coven enters the battlefield, draft a card from the Hourglass Coven's spellbook twice, then put those cards onto the battlefield. What that means is that we're going to choose 2 of these other creatures. There's 2 of these other 9 creatures that we're going to get. They are also hag warlocks. Hag of Siphon Breath, which gain and drains 2. Dark Duress, which causes discard. Ceaseless Torment, which causes basically the same effect as Cruel Reality. This one is just a negative, a bonus, Inner Weakness. Then, of course, Death Legion creates skeleton tokens every turn. This one is a mill. Scoured Thoughts creates a mill effect. Then exile the opponent's graveyard. That's 5 mill cards every turn, then exile. Then a Twisted Visions, you get to scry 2. Of course, warlocks you control have Ward 2, that's Mage's Doom. Oops, I accidentally thinking off there. Mage's Doom, so everyone has Ward 2, so that means Sedgemoor Witch has Ward 3 life and 2. And then, of course, Noxious Nightmares, warlocks you control have Menace. So Grim Wanderer could potentially become a Ward 2 Menace 5/3. So every time you put one of these on the board, you put 3. So you see how there's a Coven of 3. I know you guys have played the Witcher, and you know the Coven of 3 witches that come out. You're going to get the Hourglass Coven, and then 2 more witches hit the board. You can play this multiple times. And that legendary creature, the main one, the Hourglass Coven, is going to be the one that goes to the graveyard. The ones that she drafts additionally with her, you can put as many of those out as you want. So you can actually keep expanding the Coven wider and wider and wider. So you can only have 1 Hourglass Coven out, but the additional ones that she drafts from the spellbook are going to be as many as you'd like. They count as official creatures, so even if they die, you can hit them with Agadeem's Awakening and bring them back. Then, of course, we're going to finish with the Meathook Massacre. I tried, man. They nerfed it, but man, is it still powerful. Whenever a creature you control dies, each opponent loses 1 life. We've got to wipe them out. And of course, with the amount of cheap creatures that we have to kill ourselves, we can just drain everybody out with Meathook Massacre. We don't need to gain any life here, really. Agadeem's Awakening for a little bit of that resurrection action. 2 Hive of the Eye Tyrant, 17 Swamps, 1 Takenumas, and 1 Field of Ruin for your pleasure. So, again, 2 types of alchemy cards, 1 common and 1 rare. The only new one is going to be the Hag Warlock, which is going to be the 3 rares for that. So this is the only enhancement, and man, does it enhance it a lot. 2.1 average, really 23 lands because those Agadeems don't count. We have our Wolf there, we have our Black Card Sleeps, 21 altogether, 16 Warlocks, the other ones are zombies. Hags, goblins, vampires, humans, all over the place. We have all bound ourselves to the dark powers, to the Fell Pact. That is what we're doing. Yes. Let's take a look at it here. Pretty good stats here. 1, 2, and 3. Agadeem's Awakening really belongs over here. Meathook Massacre is really kind of a flexi position that can be pretty much anywhere. And then Hourglass Coven is our 6-drop. So we do have a lot of early game. Basically control the whole board, get a lot of this early stuff out, get our draw and sacrifice cycle going, then get Hourglass Coven onto the board, get these beautiful ladies. Look how beautiful those ladies are. What are they up to? What are they brewing up in that pot? Let's find out, guys. We get these ladies out, and then it's all over but for the crying. Oh, yes. So here we go, boys. We're going to get into Alchemy Ranked here. I'm having a blast with this one. I hope you give Alchemy Ranked a shot. I hope you give this set a shot. We have a free pack code. If you check out my channel, we do have the free pack code so you can get it. There's going to be some more free packs coming up later, so keep an eye on that. Hit that bell. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. Here we go with Project Warlock. Not a bad opener. Okay. Let's do that. Let's get those cards. Get that Witch draft. Ooh, Cruel Reality. That's a late game one, but that's a surprise tool that'll help us later. Alright, so let's do... See? This is what I'm talking about here, man. Druid class. He's going to put down a 1 there. Gain. He might run it in on us. Blocks. I'll let it happen. Hourglass Coven is unbelievably good. So let's do... Enters tapped. Enters tapped. Let's do a reverse swingo bingo. Both. There we go. Okay, Shambler, excellent. So now we can plumb the Shambler. Fantastic. Create a treasure token. Create another one. Okay, fantastic. Right. Put down one of those guys, one of those big beefy boys. Island boys. All right, and now we can swing in with that one. Is it me or is nobody ever playing life gain? That's all anybody's played tonight. Is life gain. Well, Ulfir, you got your code for your new for the new set, correct? Cruel Reality. Oh, you know, let's do Hourglass Coven just so you can see how this works. I would have loved to put Cruel Reality down. We'll do that next. Oh, Warlocks get a bonus. Okay, so Warlocks, you have Ward. I want Warlocks with Ward. And then I want Warlocks have Menace. There we go. Now we have a Coven. Yes. All right, let's kill that. Oh, there we go. Okay. Dude's having a little bit of a mana issue, too. Ooh, look at that. Now he's gonna... Oh, man. Oh, yeah. Now you're gonna have to pay, man. Now you're gonna have to pay. Oh, Silver Strider Brush Guy. All right. Let's do this. Hook. Grim Wanderer. Sacrifice Planeswalker. There you go, man. That's the cruel reality. Alchemy is taking over MTG because people are realizing that this set is actually a freaking banger. This set is a banger. This is a banger set right here. Come on. Lose a life? Guess what? Lose 5 life. Thank you very much. Zyme. On Zyme, every Zyme. Yes. Oh, it's that sweet music. Oh, it sings to me. Oh, it's enough to make a man sick. Vor in Klex. Look at this guy. Talk about getting vored, am I right? Why don't we just double block him? We can do that real quick. Yep. You know what? I'm going to let Cruel Reality kill him. Because I'm just that type of nice guy, man. Bye. A few cards short. Indeed, that is what happened there. Alright. So, better situation. Hey, look at that. Factor. You order your Factor yet, Zyme? You're not convinced enough to start spending coin on Alchemy. Well, you have a code for 3 free packs. And we're going to probably have some events soon that is going to help you get up there with it too. So there's probably going to be a lot of opportunities to get more stuff in for Alchemy as well. Oh yeah. Getting the good word out there. Spreading the gospel of the free packs. Yeah, it's just a bonus. Like I said, basically the only thing that I've added here to a standard deck that enhances it, again, to talk about the force multiplier effect, is the Hourglass Coven. Everything else is from standard. The other one is Cursebound Witch, but they're uncommon. I barely count them. Ooh, that's a problem. Cast down doesn't work on non-legendaries. Oh well, I'll have to use my trusty Shambler. You can't find the code. Where is it? Have you tried the description? For it is there you shall seek thine salvation. Let's do Sedgemoor. Is there something like Exodia in Magic the Gathering? Yeah, it was called Alrune's Epiphany, and everybody hated it. Speaking of which, R.I.P. to the legend, man. Author and creator of Yu-Gi-Oh! Passed away. We pour one out to the real ones there, man. I'll take a Sedgemoor. No, Alrune's Epiphany, you could get a combo where you could basically just get as many turns as you wanted in a row. Ooh, the Invoke. Nice. Pop. Pop. Very nice. My turn. Sedgemoor Witch. Put down that. No, there's really no automatic win card, but there are like infinite loops and stuff like that where there's just ridiculous stuff. Where you just get ridiculously powerful combos that basically make yourself like, there's just broken stuff. They try to patch out a lot of the broken stuff, but a lot of people defend it, so it's difficult sometimes. He's going to invoke me a second time, I believe. Oh, he's going to eat me alive. Very odd. Okay. Environmental Sciences. Onyx Wolf, how you doing? Legendary creature. Let's do that. Let's crack this open. Cursebound Witch. Okay, there we go. Exodia, the Forbidden One. There is a card called Felidar Sovereign. That my friend used to great effect with an effect that essentially allowed them to... Oh, that guy just lost his Tibalt for no particular reason. Wow, he lost his Tibalt so he could play a Cursebound Witch. That absolute Chad, dude. Absolute galaxy brain move there, man. Galaxy brain, dude. He said, I want to play a Cursebound Witch. I'm gonna lose my entire Tibalt for that opportunity. Let's see here. Plumb the Forbidden, Deadly Dispute. Cast down. He could potentially get something crazy out. No, yeah, let's crack open that. Let's crack open that treasure. Let's get my own witch out. So the card of black is a foretell mechanic. I still had grass out. So foretell, you pay 2 mana, and the card is placed essentially in exile. It's face down. and you can pay it for its foretell cost after that. So it's basically sometimes foretell has a different effect later on. So it says if you foretold this card, it gets a different effect. So you can either pay it for its face value or pay 2 mana now to pay it later. That's essentially what foretell is. Yes, if you hit Rise of the Dreadmarn after a big board wipe, you will have an absolute plethora of zombies. You will be spoiled for choice with zombies. You shall. It will be as many zombies as one could wish for. So let us. Let's do this. Okay. Lose life, lose life. Grim Wanderer. Yeah, it's very good. So there are ways to counter board wipes and not just not stop them, but punish people for board wiping. And that is a good way to do it. Where you essentially just say, if you board wipe me, it's going to get worse for you. You know, so Witch's Oven, create 2 folk. Take action on top of your library. Okay. There you go. You also have tricks where you can hit everybody is indestructible on board wipe. Hentai Castlevania. Wow. Okay. Midnight Succubus. Castlevania. Castle in the Clouds. Interesting. This dude loves losing planeswalkers. There is a safe for work version. Oh my goodness. That's the surprising part. And now your watch has ended. Wolfveer, thank you for coming by, man. We're on an epic journey here, bro. Witch's Vengeance, Trespasser's Curse. Let's try Trespasser's Curse. So, Hive of the Eye Tyrant is a card that will turn into another card. So let's put down Hive of the Eye Tyrant. So what Hive of the Eye Tyrant will do is it's a land that counts as a swamp, but if you pay that cost, it will turn into a 3/3. It will turn into a 3/3 Black Beholder creature with menace, and whenever it attacks, you exile something out of their graveyard. And so there is the Hags. Hourglass Coven, Warlocks you control, Skeletons. Let's create Skelly Bros. Opponent. There we go. Alright, fantastic. Okay, so a mistake that a lot of people make is you can't, if you use it to tap the mana, so you need to have at least 5 mana on the board to use it. You need to pay 1 black and 3 and also have it untapped. Baleful Mastery, okay. What else you got? What else you got? Hit me with the... I got the Trespasser's Curse out here, bro. I got the Trespasser's Curse out here, my guy. Witch's Vengeance. Oh, nice. He's going to lose life. Eyes I dare not speak in Death's Dream Kingdom. The eyes are not here. There are no eyes here. Sunlight on a broken column. There, a tree is singing. Eyes I dare not seek in Death's Dream Kingdom. Yes. 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 There are no eyes here. It is in that other kingdom. What poem am I reciting? For 1,000 villain points. What poem was I just reciting? Probably my favorite poem of all time. Alright, there's Hourglass Coven. Shambler. That was the Hollow Men. Ooh. Fearsome Whelp. Very nice. Alright, at the beginning of your upkeep, so we gotta do this. Pop, pop. Unfortunately, I'm gonna do one of these. Hit that. Kill Fearsome Whelp. No, you can't have that. Alright, fantastic. Alright, end turn. Great. Oh, exactly as planned. Just like Light Yagami said. Exactly as planned. Alright, thank you for doing my job for me. Really appreciate it. Witch's Calling, Trespasser's Curse, fantastic. We'll put that curse down for you for your pleasure right there. Give me a little bit of life. You're going to need 5 mana to use Hive the Eye Tyrant effectively, yes. That is accurate. Auto pay. Hourglass Coven. How's nerf hook? I mean, it's not bad, dude. I don't really. You don't need the. I mean, the life gain helps, but it's not that bad, man. Like, do it again. I'm still gonna draft. Okay, do that and Haggard Scour Thoughts. Yeah, Haggard Scour Thoughts, and then we hit. Poof, poof. There we go. Mega. Ooh, look at this guy. Look at this bastard here. Look at that big bastard there. Look at that big beefy son of a bitch. Huh? How about that big beefy son of a bitch? Okay, so we are going to start doing that. We'll crack that open like a Maine lobster. Alright, resolve. Oh, we got another Ceaseless Coven there. We got another one. And we got another one of those. Okay. And we do 1 and 1. Let's do that. Toss a coin to your witcher, O Valley of Plenty. Ooh, Cruel Reality. Absolutely, we'll take Cruel Reality. We will take a heady dose of reality there. How much mana do we have? We can Cruel Reality next time. Lose a life. Fantastic. He can swing in with a little bit of damage here. Ayo, the Dawn Sky. There he is. There's my guy right there. All right. Swinging for your big 5 there, big guy. Come on. Come on, come on. I want you to do it. I want you to do it. Yes. Oh, it's that sweet music. Oh, it sings to me. What's that smell? Any song that goes la 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 is top tier Witcher music, yeah, for sure. Hey, look at that. Lose a life, mail, and then exile all your cards. There you go. Scoured Thoughts, fantastic. That feels really good. Okay, so let's do Hourglass Coven. Should we do Hourglass Coven again? Yeah, we should do Hourglass Coven again. Let's hit it again. Warlocks you control have Menace, absolutely. And at the beginning, target region uses the next turn, Inner Weakness. Okay. Let's do this. Let's draw a card. And let's do one of these. Ooh, cast down. I cast thee down, get thee behind me, boom, boom, down to 1, lose a life, and thank you very much. Yes, that was a Bloodborne reference. I constantly reference Bloodborne, specifically Father Gaston. Why do you think we have these emotes that you can use for any of our followers for their pleasure? I love me some Bloodborne. It's blood. Oh, it's blood. Too proud to show your true face. Alright, we're on a roll with honor roll here, man. We're doing alright now. Sing us a song, Mr. Piano Man. Ooh, that's not a good early hand. I'm gonna mull that. That is not a good That's not great. We're going to drop a Grim Wanderer. He's probably our weakest link right now, so let us do that. Let's put Valentin. What is he gonna do? What is he gonna do? Avast me, Smarties. That's pretty good. Ooh, nice use of a Bloodchief's Thirst there. Fantastic Bloodchief's Thirst use. Really, really effective. Really super, super effective there, guys. Florian, what are you doing here? Okay, I mean, sure. Let's draw a card. Plumb the Forbidden. I guess we're just gonna take it regular. I still hold that one of the most terrifying noises to ever grace the humanity is the sound of the fast head crab and Ravenholm from Half-Life 2. That shit is fucking horrifying, man. You fear the old blood. Do you know what I'm talking about? Do you know the sound that those fast head crab zombies make in Ravenholm? That is the stuff of nightmares, bro. Ooh, a Goldspan. I mean, here the thing about a honk, bro, there's always going to be a little bit of funniness to that. There is just something so completely unearthly about those freaking fast zombies. Which one is it where they latch on? Which one are you talking about? Head crabs. I mean, head crabs in and of themselves were screwed up. And they're like, how can we make head crabs even worse? How can we make this whole situation even more unpleasant for everyone involved? Alright, let's make them super fast and make them just look like skeletons and even more like spiders. Let's do that. That would be a fun thing for everybody. I think everyone's going to really enjoy that when we do that, when we make these monstrous, monstrous things happen. Cursebound Witch, there we go. Oh, I grabbed it by accident. Oh no. Unwilling ingredient. Let's do this. Why is my game so laggy? he's gonna lose 2 life. There we go. Oh no! Of all the things that could have happened. Of all the things that could have happened. Oh my god. Of all the things that could have freaking happened. He had a freaking Olivia. What deck even was this? Werewolf, Vampire, Dragon, Jund? What the fuck? Good lord, man. That was some craziness right there. That was really random. Broke my streak. I'm gonna go for the 1 mana. Why not? I got 2 Shamblers. Yeah, I did it right. We're going streaking through the quad to the gymnasium. Me and my brother-in-law quote that movie constantly, man. That was probably one of the funniest. Oh man, those early 2000s Will Ferrell movies they just hit different, man. Anchorman, that one. I always tease my brother-in-law because he'll give me that almost exact speech from Old School about, you know, what he's doing, and be like, so what are you doing? He's like, oh, we're gonna go to Home Depot, and then maybe Michael's Crafts. I don't know if we're gonna have enough time. Create a treasure. This is not only the meat hook, this is what we call the sneak hook. Sneak hook. When Will Ferrell runs in the mascot costume and just runs directly into the ring of fire and doesn't even get close to running through it. Oh my god, dude. I thought I was going to choke to death. Warlocks you control. Oh, beginning, lose 2 life. Ooh, yeah, lose 2 life, lose 2 life. Yeah, we want that. Discount meat hook. Baleful Mastery. That's the wrong one, homie. You should not have been worried about that one. Pop. Hit. Carbango, Carbango. Fantastic. Do that. Hit there. Going for that. And let's get Rafine. Let's take Rafine out. Kabang. And then we go with that. And then we can drive that guy down. Auto pay. Fantastic. Boom. And yes. I think he's dead. He's dead on his feet. He's dead on his feet, man. Good game. Lord Zaki. Sorry, man. It had to be done, Lord Zaki. It had to be done. Project Warlock, guys. Pretty good. Pretty good. Oh, level up. Oh, we gotta get to slot a ball here. Or we're gonna slot our ball for our first one. Hook horror. Okay, why not? We'll try one more. See if we can't squeeze in a fast one. Project Warlock probably dropped because of that losing streak we had. Yeah, it did drop. But fortunately, we've been on a pretty good run here. This is when I booted up the stream. Of course, I went 1, 2, 3 in a row losses here. But we're doing much better now. Hey, STUMFA, thank you for come by, bro. Oh, all right, let's do that. Let's do one of those. Shambling Ghast. All right. Uh-oh. I don't like to see Spirited Companion. That's whenever you see Spirited Companion, you know you're in for some shit, bro. You know you're in for some absolute trash. They're gonna run some sort of something, man. They're up to something terrible. Never like to see it. Yeah, Skyclave Apparition, very nice. Very good use of Skyclave right there, just to apparate a 1/1. So let's do this. All right. We're going to enter tap. We're going to do this. And we need mana something bad. Because we got to hook them. And, pop, pop. Alright, fantastic. We got a 1/1. Lose life, lose life. Fantastic. Okay. Another Hollowed Haunting. Very nice. So we're going to put that down. We're going to put that down. Swingo bingo. Poof. Fantastic. I love that he loses a ton of life for doing that. And then we can put down Grim Wanderer for free. Fantastic. Alright, great. Could do that. Get another card out of it. Who do we want? Plumb the Forbidden, another Warlock Class. We have a cast down, another Plumb the Forbidden. Let's do another Warlock Class. There you go. Alright. And 2. Pop, pop. Alright, good. Great. Great, 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 great. Alright, wedding announcement. Alright, he's gonna put things. Boom. Yeah. Creature. Gotcha. Alright, so we put one of those down. And then, of course, we're going to hook for 2. Keep that one. Shriek. Create a treasure token, of course. Lose a life. Hit. 3. Bang. Doot. There we go. Fantastic. Okay. Working great here. 10 out of 10 working as it can. And there's Michiko's. Okay. Alright. Oh, excellent stuff there. Oh, okay. There's that sweet music. Okay. Autopay. There's the Hourglass Coven. Let's see what we got here. Sacrifice each opponent. Let's do that one. And then Warlocks you control have menace. Yeah, that's the good stuff. That's the good stuff, guys. There we go. Now it's menace. Oh, okay. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, buddy. Oh, I don't think you read the fine print, homie. Yep. I don't think you read the fine print. The Coven got you. AKA Project Warlock. Alright, guys. We did it. Hey, look, Sacred Fire. We did it, folks. We ripped him. We ripped and tore until it was done. Which is really cool. Yeah. Again, as a force multiplier, Warlock class really, really helps, man. Really, really helps. So, if you want to get on this, man, get on it. Get on it, get on it, get on it. Really fun, different type of deck. I didn't want to have to run it with the board wipes, but man, there you go. We had to do it though. We had to do it to them. Until next time, guys. This is Jay, the Ultra Warlock, saying good night and the darkness bless. Bye bye.